Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Vladica Djordjevic.
And my name is Niklas Folkesson.
And we are here today to inspire you with some tools and talk about how you can manage your inner stress.
That's correct. It's an easy tool to handle and read about, and of course to understand.
So, yeah, what is the tool?
Yeah, the tool is, of course, both of us have been using the tool.
Yes.
The LIFO orientation tool. And you have used it, most recently. So tell me about it.
Yeah, so I'm actually using LIFO in my new You Are the Power coaching program, and it is also translated now into Croatian language. So we are going to introduce it for the first time in Slovenia, Croatia, and Serbia. And why do I love this tool so much? Because all of us have like a vision of life. We are going somewhere. We have family, we have a career, we have kids, we have our body, we have so much. And what I realized is that many times our intention and our behavior doesn't correspond so well, which means that we are not getting the results that we are asking for. And when we don't get the results that we are asking for, we normally go into judgment that we are not good enough or that we are not competent enough. And we have all kind of emotions going on. So what LIFO helped me with is to realize that I'm a great person.
Of course.
And I just have to become aware how my behavior impacts actually my business, my relationships, and also my creations. And when does it impact me? And I realize that it impacts me when I'm not aware, when I'm stressed, and I don't have an awareness of what is creating the stress.
That's the good thing about life, because when you do the survey, you can see both the intention, behavior, and the impact of what you get of the behavior that you have. And when you get notice of the way you act and the way you don't want to act when you are in stress, things are happening and the things are changing for the people around you.
Yeah.
Tell me about a situation when you were stressed and what you found out through LIFO.
Well, for me, it was actually quite clear when I was working on different projects. So I'm very enthusiastic about my creations, and my tolerance is not so super good when I am stressed. So I realized that in relationship to the people that I collaborate with, and I was actually not aware of that before I did the test. I did the survey with you. So what happens to me is I'm very enthusiastic. I have a lot of projects going on. I like people, and I would like everything, to be like roses and but it's not always like that. So what is happening when things are not going my way? Then I get even more intense. And when I get even more intense, I'm saying to the people around me, okay, I don't need you right now. I'm going to do this by myself. And what is that creating in a great relationship or a project where you're creating together? It creates actually that the defense system of the other person is maybe reacting, and you get into a conflict.
Exactly.
And I was actually not aware, actually LIFO, and when I did the classes with you, I realized that, oh my God, my defense system is reacting. And changing that was only possible when I became aware that, oh, my intention and my behavior doesn't align. This is what I'm not getting the result that I want.
Exactly. And the most important thing in regarding how to change yourself is that you can only change when you feel good about yourself. And when you are feeling good in yourself, you normally think that I don't need to change anything because you're happy and you are in good mood.
Yes.
And suddenly you get stressed once again, and you find out that the behavior that I have during stress, it's not working once more. So you actually need to work with that during a specific time and a specific way to make sure that you change during stress. And you can only do that when you feel good.
Exactly. And this was new for me. So that you have to work with yourself when you are feeling good about yourself, not when you are stressed. So you have to change a behavior and look at your behavior when you are actually in your best mood, and really be aware of what is actually triggering me here, and why is this person triggering me, and why am I not reaching my goals? If you ask those questions and you have a clarity about what, when, and why, things gets much easier.
Exactly. So for example, for myself, when I'm in good mood, I have quite a lot of analytic styles, behavior styles within myself, and control taking styles. And what's happened to me when I'm in stress, I get even more. The signal within myself when I'm getting stressed is that I'm going to be a control freak. And that's not so good to make friends.
Exactly.
Because that when you go to the stress situation, you know that in the brain you change your way to see the world, and to make you more effective to understand what's happening to you is actually to notice your behavior by yourself. And that's the reason we can do the LIFO, the life orientation survey, to make you understand your behavior when you're feeling good and when you are not in a favorable situation or an unfavorable situation.
So when you come to us, you have actually something going on, most probably. Maybe you would like to change your career. Maybe things are not working in your relationship. Or maybe you would like to lose weight. Right. Or maybe you would like to change an eating habit.
Exactly.
So it's actually a very broad perspective of how you can work with this. And we start with surveys, and you cannot trick the system. This is what's wonderful about it, because I actually tried. I think I did it twice, and I wanted to trick it, but it doesn't work. So you will get the 4 perspective of life where your energy is going. And the 4 perspective that LIFO is talking about is which ones?
Yeah, the first one is the supporting giving.
Yes.
Where you can actually be more related to the human beings, to deepen relationship and build self-confidence, and make sure that you can fully express your preferred strengths regarding the situation that you allow that.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is controlling taking, to make sure that your inner drive is more making sure that things are happening, and take the opportunity to actually do something.
Exactly.
And then you have the conservative holding. It's more analytic. It's more understand the reason of things, that it's knowledge based. You make sure that do we have you done something similar before? Can we do that again to make sure that this is working? And the other one, and the last one, the 4th one, is adapting dealing, where you actually deal with people. You are the team builder in the organization. Mm-hmm. You make sure that the communication within people's working. You are the team worker. Mm-hmm. So those are the 4 different styles, and of course you have 4 more, but where you combine those styles. So you have actually 8 different types of styles. But supporting giving, you have controlling taking, conservative holding, and adapting dealing.
So what you are saying is actually that all of us have all the 4 perspectives.
Yeah.
And this is what we many times don't have clarity about, but we are not only looking through one window to see the world, but there are actually 4 perspectives of how we perceive the world.
Exactly.
But what is happening is that sometimes this is getting in imbalance, and one of them is taking over, or 2 of them. Is that correct? Yeah.
So most of us have some styles as most preferred.
Yeah.
And some of the styles are least preferred. So when you are in good mood, you normally can adapt different kind of styles to make sure that you actually achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
But when you are stressed or pressed or come into unfavorable situation, then that change. Most of the people then have one style to start with to try to overcome the stress or conflict situation.
Interesting. Yeah.
And that's why we need always to make sure that, okay, how can I notice by myself about that style?
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually take a pause from myself.
Yeah.
So for me, as I told you before, when I get to more to the control and taking, then I am in the stress situation.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's actually quite similar for me too. I am getting very red.
Yeah.
And I am also becoming very supportive in the same time, which is not a favorable situation, because in a situation when I'm already stressed, I should actually stop, take a deep breath in, and be in the question and try to somehow get a view of what's going on here. Is there anything I can do about it? Can I actually change it? But as the brain is functioning like that, as you mentioned, there is no time to say stop. So you just get into reaction. So the LIFO orientation is about keeping you calm, present, and know where you are going and why you are going, so that you are really reaching your goals and creating the life that you would like to have. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, when you know more about yourself and your different kind of behavior styles, then you also can use that as a very much an inner strength, like to make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah, exactly. So, for example, a red behavior. What is the view of the world of that personality?
But you mean control and taking perspective,
yes,
of course. The view of the world is, if I get the result by being competent and seeing opportunities, the good things in life will be there for the taking. So the goals are be in change, being in charge, and get results.
Cool. And then we have supporting giving perspective, and their view of the world is, if I prove myself, if I work very hard, and if I seek excellence, the good things will come to me. So what they do is, I will always do the right thing and I will be helpful. And maybe you will recognize yourself when we present now the different perspectives. And where are you? Where are you? What is happening to you? The next one is actually
the conservative holding perspective.
And you are more conservative.
Yeah, I'm more that side.
Yeah.
So how the view of the world is there is if I think before I act and make the most of what I have, what I've got, I can build up my supply of the good things in life. So the goals here is be reasonable and make sure.
Be reasonable and make sure. Okay, and the last one, the last perspective is actually adapting dealing perspective. And their view of the world is, if I please other people, they will like me. I will meet their needs first, and then all the good things will come to me. So where are you in all of this? Do you know that? And what is happening is, actually, when you become aware of all of this, you can change your behavior so that you can actually interact with people, and we are not only talking here about the business or the competence, but it's also about your relationships with other people. If you know that your partner is maybe supporting giving perspective and controlling taking, and you are conserving holding, maybe you can just step back for a while and ask a question, and then you will meet your partner in a totally different frequency or energy. Yeah.
So when do we have the opportunity? Do they have the opportunity to go through these workshops?
Yeah, so actually we have one starting in Sweden on Friday.
Exactly.
So you are very welcome to Helsingborg. It's a 4-hour workshop, and we will facilitate that one together. And in that one, we will also talk about about your defense system and what is happening to your defense system when you are getting very stressed and when you are not. And we will also give you some tools about how you can relax and have a more present experience with everything in life. And otherwise, I'm welcoming all of you to join me for the You Are the Power training that will start as a group coaching end of November. And as individual, you can book us actually individually. The program is for 3 months, and you can get me as a coach or Niklas. Exactly. And what you do is you will first come with your problem, because we always have something going on, or we have something that we would like to change. And then you will do the survey, and from that we will make the analyze, and this is where we start actually to work with you. So we will work with you. We will meet 6 times during 3 months, and you will get home play, and we will help you. We will actually sit next to you to guide you with the tools so that you can achieve what you would like to achieve and change what you would like to change.
Yeah. And of course, we will ask you some difficult questions so you get more knowledge about yourself and be more self-aware. Yeah. And maybe you can find out the behaviors that you want to change will be your strength.
Exactly. Right. Because this is actually what all of this is all about. It's not pointing out the right or wrong here, but actually discovering your strengths. Because there is a strength in everything. No matter what kind of perspective you are taking, you have a strength. And you can just develop that so that it works for you in a better way than it does today.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. And we are looking forward to have you with us. And for any questions that you may have, you can find us at Leaders App, and or you can find me at Djordjevic.com. And please check out the new You Are the Power program. And there are many juicy things coming up. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.